Shujaul Haq is joining us from Anantnag constituency, which has gone to the polls, and Dev Ankur Radhaban is joining us from Tonk, where Azharuddin is facing a key contest. At this point, just to tell our viewers, Tamil Nadu till now has seen 70% voter turnout, a huge number, very heartening. But look at Srinagar and Anantnag, it has been 30%, an abysmally low 30%. Before we go to Shujaul Haq, Shuja sent us this report earlier on in the day. Let's listen in.
Around 1.2 million registered voters in this constituency and around 1,600 polling booths. Most of them have been declared as hypersensitive with unprecedented amount of security that has been put in place, considering the kind of challenges that the administration has had in past few days in the backdrop of the kind of Sarpanches attacks and punches who have been killed in other areas, and also in the backdrop of boycott calls given by separatist leadership. It is a daunting task to conduct polling here, but polling has already set in. People have started coming out, though not a lot of enthusiasm, but one can only hope, wait and see whether more and more people will come out during the day's time and cast their vote. With cameraman Roof, Shujaul Haq in Anantnag for Headlines Today.
Shuja, clearly when I was travelling through South Kashmir over the weekend, I didn't see as much of a fierce psychosis amongst voters. What has changed since? Has the Sarpanch killing and the last minute boycott that came in, has that been the turning point?
Well, absolutely. That's what looks like. If you just see the numbers and the kind of figures that we've seen coming through all day today, areas like Pulwama, Tral, where most of these attacks have happened, where most of these Sarpanches have been killed, these areas have seen abysmally low turnout. In certain areas, the polling percentage has been about 0.4, 0.5, 1, 2, 3%. That's the kind of numbers that we are looking at in areas like Pulwama, Tral and adjoining places of South Kashmir. So clearly there has been an impact of these attacks that have happened in past few days, and coupled with the kind of boycott calls and the campaigns that separatist leaders have been running through, has definitely had an impact on at least certain segments of certain segments in this constituency. If you look at it, there has been a sharp contrast in the pattern of voting in areas which have been more or less normal, like Pahalgam or say Bijbara and Kukarnag. These are the places where the highest number of voting has happened throughout the day, while places like Tral, Shupian, Pulwama, they've seen the lowest number of voting that has happened. Clearly, one might say that this is a pattern that was followed last time as well, but this time around, what we saw, mood is changed, and it is changed in last 1 or 2 weeks only.
It has changed in the last 1 or 2 weeks. Not very hopeful for the one who's contesting against the incumbent. Mehbooba Mufti is trying to fight Mehboob Hussain Beg of the National Conference. Not looking too good. Shujaul Haq, thanks so much for that. Moving on to Dev Ankur from Tonk, where it is Mohammad Azharuddin who's facing a tough test. Dev Ankur, quickly tell us what's happening through the day. What are the polling percentages looking like, and how does it look for Azharuddin?
Maruk, we do know for a fact that Mohammad Azharuddin is a sitting MP from Moradabad. He has left that constituency and arrived in Rajasthan's Tonk. He's a Congress candidate from Tonk Swai Madhupur seat, and things may not be going very well as far as the polling percentage is concerned. Today has been a scorching day. Despite that, this particular polling station that I'm currently stationed at does boast of polling percentage of around 70%. As far as the entire constituency of Tonk Swai Madhupur is concerned, Maruk, the figure has been hovering around 47-48% till 3 p.m. today. So the percentage can pick up during the remaining whatever time is left now.
Right.
But clearly it hasn't so far matched to the previous phase that happened in Rajasthan. There are 5 seats that have gone to polls in Rajasthan today. There are several keenly fought contests, including the one on the Dausa seat, where former DGP of Rajasthan, Harish Chandra Meena, is contesting against Namo Narayan Meena, the Union Minister from Congress.
Okay, we've seen in the assembly elections that were held late last year in Rajasthan, clearly the Modi factor had worked. Is that going to be a factor this time around also? We will see 56%. Looks like an encouraging one. Let's listen into Jitendra Singh.
सबसे बड़ा तो मैं ये कहूँगा इस बार कि सिर्फ एक कैंडिडेट का नहीं, कांग्रेस पार्टी के सभी जो कार्यकर्ता हैं ये चुनाव उनका है, वो चुनाव बहुत तेजी से लग रहे हैं, बहुत मन से लग रहे हैं, बहुत जोश से लग रहे हैं। तो ये जो जीत होगी ये कार्यकर्ताओं की होगी।